right, you guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. We're going to use a Theraband today to work on our booty. I've got a great little sequence today, very Pilates-ish and maybe a little bit of bar, but we'll definitely get those glute muscles in shape and working and woken up. So, you're going to take your Theraband. Let's start with the right leg. You're going to kind of like put it so that the arch of the foot has a nice support of the band. Be really careful it doesn't shoot back at you. Then grab both ends with your don't do that, with your right hand. Yes, your right hand. So you're gonna grab it like so. You're gonna end up in a little kneeling position. Now you can use any weight that you want. I am using the black band because I couldn't find the blue one, so a little heavier than I want to go today, but we'll see how this goes. All right, so you're gonna start here. Just put your right toes on the ground. Make sure you've got a nice, strong, hold of that band, right? So it's not gonna flip forwards and hit you or something. Be really careful with that. Okay, on your hands and knees. Now for this one, I actually do like shoulders behind the wrist a little bit. You can definitely stay here as well, but a little bit nicer with the shoulders behind the wrist, and you'll kind of see why. So now you're gonna take that leg off the ground and slowly bend it in, and press out, out, out. Now when you press out, you're gonna try to lift that leg up, right? So there's like a little bit of a lift as you send it out. So in slowly and out slowly. Really paying attention to your form here. I love that very last few inches because you can really feel the strength of that leg there, right? And then pressing back, back, back. Nice little squeeze. Doesn't have to be super high, guys. Work in a range that works well for you. Good. And then slowly in, and then pressing back out, 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 reaching, and then bringing it back in, being mindful of your head, neck, and shoulder alignment. Your opposite leg is working a lot here too. Guys, be real mindful, right, of your back. Make sure that you're not arching your low back over too much. Abs are in tight. Now by now you're starting to feel, okay, yeah, I got that little booty muscle starting to warm up, the hamstring's starting to warm up. Good. I'm starting to warm up. Keep going. Good. Reaching out. I like this sort of time under tension stuff, right? Where you go nice and slow. Really work through the muscle fibers there. Good. Sliding it back in, then pressing it out, working in both directions. You've got 10 seconds. Easing. Bringing it back in. Feeling kind of those areas that I know you guys want to work. Oh yeah, that inside of the glute a little bit too. Good. Let's do one more. Why not? Let's do one more. Okay. Now you're gonna hold. Okay. I'm gonna hold here. Okay. You're gonna do little ups and up and up. You're gonna really start to feel that thigh and hamstring burning. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Now from here, drop down to your left forearm, okay? Toes are turned out here. Tap, let your toe rest on the floor for just a second, okay? And then from here, when you lift, reach up, extend, and lower. Good. Lift up and lower. And just kind of keep working through this, tapping that toe down every time. I want the muscle to disengage at the bottom and then re-engage as it lifts. Good. Head in line with the spine. Keep lifting up, reaching up and down. And we're trying to work sort of those little detailed areas of our glute muscles. So you're gonna feel still the back of that glute working, that inner part, but you're gonna feel that outer glute is starting to come into the mix as well. Good. You got about 15 seconds here. Lifting and lowering, squeezing. Good. Really working through that leg muscle. I love how this feels. Good. Up and down. 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Little pulses up, 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 up. 15 seconds, guys. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh my goodness, okay? Repeating on the other side. So take the band, put it behind the left foot here, okay? Grab the band with both hands on the ground, back to your kneeling donkey kick position. And you're gonna take that left foot back and just kind of hold. Make sure you have a good hold of that band before you just start moving, okay? From here, you're gonna slowly bring that leg in. 2, 3, 4, and pressing out. 2, 3, 4. I like to go nice and slow with this. It's that sort of like time under tension, like I was saying earlier. Make sure your ribs are pulled in, starting to get like, I just love it. Like I feel like it really gets, I don't know, some different stuff. With the Theraband, it's very different than with the glute bands, than with the weights, than with the ankle weights. I mean, they're all different, they're all good. The magic circle, right? And I use all of these tools, all of them, all the time. All my videos reflect how I like to work out, the things I like to do. All my workouts are always so different. And I just love to mix it up and, you know, keep myself functional. Good, and straighten, really resisting the tension as you pull that leg in, waking up those areas that we sit on all day, our poor butt. We just sit on it all day long, and then it gets sad, and then it turns into a pancake. We don't want that. Good. And keep reaching and reaching. Good. And in. We got about 40 seconds here, guys, so just stick with it. Really reaching back. We got those straight leg lifts coming up. Good. And then in. I love how this feels, you guys. Getting all those glute muscles working super duper strong. Keeping the hips as square as possible. Good. Keep moving through. About 15 seconds. Try to keep the head in line with the spine. I have a tendency to drop mine all the time, especially like when I'm trying to teach this and talk and do it at the same time. It's just a lot. Good. I should have people just like do the class and then I can talk and then I can really show the form better. Good. And hold. Now ready? Lower, reach, lower and reach, lower and reach. And really feel this, guys. Up and down. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, good. 6, getting warm. 5, the sweater's gonna have to come off soon. Good, I think this is 5. Did I count wrong? Oh my goodness, 4 more. Good, 3 more. Lift, 2, lift, 1, lift. Now here we go. Right arm goes down, left toe stay on the floor. Take a minute here. I want it to disengage for a little bit and then re-engage as you lift, lower, disengage. Re-engage, lift, lower, disengage. Re-engage, lift. So I want a little bit of rest in between. That's the point of the toe tapping. I want the muscle to let go fully and then re-engage fully. I want that muscle's full start to finish activation happen here. Good. And disengage. And when I say disengage, I don't mean just completely it's not working, but it's kind of taking that little break. You can feel that it's getting a little rest in between there. About 30 seconds here. And lift. Before we pulse it out. And lift. The good news is after this, you get to lay on your side. So I'm just trying to, I kind of design, well, I design all of them for, you know, certain reasons. And like this one, I really feel gets in those areas of our glutes that like to hide. You know what I mean? Keep going, 10 seconds. You guys know what I mean. Up and down. Good. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now up and hold. Little presses up and up and up and up. Let's go for 20 more seconds. Lift, 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 lift. Ooh, it is so hot. Oh my goodness. 10 more seconds. Lift, 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 lift. Good. 5. I love the feeling. 4, 3, 2, and release. My goodness. Okay, guys, so that's like super warm. The good news is the next little set we're gonna do is gonna be on our side, and it's not gonna start off as intense, but there's a little surprise where we're gonna, well, I'm not even gonna spoil that. I'll just let you guys see what happens, but I do have to take this off because it is, I'm getting hot. All right, put that over here. So you're gonna take your band, you're gonna lay on your side. I'm gonna put the band on the arch of my right foot and we'll lay on our left side here. Good, figure that out. Okay. And I like to lay all the way down. I don't know, just feels better. Okay, my leg is long. It's really hard for me to not let my hip pull in, so I always try really hard to sort of lengthen and move it independently. So just try to work on that a little bit. Like today is a little bit better, I feel like, than normal. Okay, so start with some leg lifts. Did I say leg lifts? I don't lift yet. I don't think I did. Up and down. So just kind of feel that, feel the tension. This isn't supposed to be like super hard. In fact, the band in this exercise actually helps to make the exercise a little easier because it's holding the weight of your leg. Okay, good. 4, 3, 2. Now from here, you're gonna do little tiny circles. Reach that leg long. Up, out, and around. You can really feel that work happening through that glute. A few more this direction, then we'll reverse. Good, and then slowly you're gonna reverse. Other way. They're small, guys. They're not big at all. Good, nice circles here. Keeping the toes forward as best as possible. 3, 2, now hold. Now from here, you're gonna go forward slowly. And then back. Good. Just a few more like that. Now, I want you to focus on the way the hip is moving in the joint. So I don't care that if I don't want this part to be super intense yet. I want you really to focus that the ball is moving and rolling through correctly, that it's not slipping and sliding. Some of you will know what I mean. Like sometimes for some of you, like if you bring your leg forward, you feel a little slip. So if that's happening, kind of slow down, and maybe your leg is down here and it's causing that as you're going through. So really get a hip height. Your booty sticks out a little bit as you come forwards, so that you have good hip flexion, and then reaching back. Like I'm super engaged here, I can feel it. Keeping that hand by your side. Good. And forwards, forwards, forwards. Getting that nice stretch forward. So flexibility, like I said, this has got that aspect of Pilates in it, right? Stretching the muscles as we move them. Good, and keep going. I love it. Good, and reach. Got, coming up here, you're gonna see where this is going. So just enjoy that this isn't terribly hard. Although I know some of you are like, oh no, this is actually very hard. Good, and keep going through that leg. Kind of like working on some mobility. Okay, one more. We're gonna go forwards, 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 and you're gonna hold. And little up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Keep going through this, guys. Doesn't it feel good? I love it. Up and down, up and down. Now ready? 3, 2, hold. Take the band off. Lift. Didn't see that coming. I don't know why, but I like to leave the band on the leg because it almost feels like there's like a little extra weight. I don't know. But now you're gonna really feel that leg work here, right? So lift. Now like really commit to that lift. Up and up and up. 10 more seconds. Lift. Really get through that leg, guys. Move through it. Good. Up, up. 4, 3, 2. Now just hold. Now you're gonna bend the knee in. Send the leg out. You're not moving the upper thigh. Your upper thigh stays exactly where it's at, and reach, reach. So I want you to think of it like this, guys. As the foot reaches, your like leg bone is reaching back the other way. So like when it's here, my foot is reaching as my leg bone is coming deeper into the socket. Okay, so think of it like that. Good, and reach. 4, isn't this feel awesome? 3, good. 2 more, let's do 2 more. I love this, guys. 1 more, because it works. Good, I like things that work in life. Up, up. Now if you're starting to feel it bad in the hip joint, grab your leg and help yourself up. Totally cool, you can do this. Does not matter, okay? Otherwise, I want you to keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Okay, other side. Whew, I can feel that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. You know, it feels so good to be back in my routine again after being out of the routine for about, 5 months after surgery. And it's like, just feels, you always have to be thankful for what you can do. And, take advantage of it. Take advantage of the fact that, you can exercise. We're home now. we're, you know, I know we're dealing with this like pandemic thing, but like, you know, we're at home, so make the best of it. Get your exercise on. Okay, good. I have a lot of people telling me, like, just people that I know, tell me how hard it is to like stay in shape. Because like, you know, you're by your fridge all day, and then like when you're working, you keep like going back to your fridge throughout the day, and it's just like, you know, easy to like snack all day. So, you know, try to exercise at least to burn off some of that. Up and down, up and down. Find something you like, do these videos. So how does this feel? Pretty good, right? Not too bad. Just lifting and lowering. It's not like crazy, like challenging. It's just kind of getting that outer glute warmed up. We're gonna go forward and back here in a second. Just kind of, you know, working through here. Good. Good, we got about 10 seconds. Working through that thigh, 3, 2, now let's just do a few circles here, why not? Kind of feel out that hip joint, kind of move through that leg. I really do love how all this feels, feels so good. Good. Keep going. Good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it so much. Good, keep moving through that leg. 3, 2, now hold. Now you're gonna bring that leg forward, 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 and then back, 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 and back. Okay, so just working through that hip. So again, thinking about, you know, how does it feel as the leg moves forward? How's that ball and socket feel in there? Right? Does it feel like it's moving cleanly, or does it feel like it's kind of stuck, or does it feel like it's slipping over something? You know, really think about it and use the band to hold that leg to help you really find good, safe movement in that hip joint. Good, and reaching back, and squeezing. I love how this feels. It feels so good. I mean, it burns, but it feels, but like, you know, it's good for you. Good, and then sending it back, 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 stretch, really reach. Good. Love these exercises, they're so good. A few more here. Okay, last one, we're gonna hold it forward and middle up and down. Okay, so again, pay attention to your form, right? If you're trying to stay squared off here, you're working through the leg, you got a little bit more here, and then we're gonna let the band go. 4, 3, 2, now. Let the band go, up and down. Oh my gosh, so much harder. Because now you're not holding onto your own leg with the band, right? Even though there's resistance there, it actually makes it easier. This is so much harder, you guys. Got 20 seconds, oh my gosh. Keep going, up and down. Really feeling that whole length of leg. And again, if it's too much, you can always like put your hand here, help it, take a break, bend the leg a little bit if you need to, you know, lots of options here. Good, keep going. We got those knee bends coming up. Keep going, 4, 3, I love this, 2, hold. Now bend the knee. The upper thigh doesn't move like around, it just stays put. And then as you straighten that foot out, that femur bone plugs back, right? Keep going, bending. Woo, lovely. And straightening. And slowly bending, really working through that outer glute, that outer thigh. Loving it. I like to go slow. I like working time under tension. I think it makes you super strong. I really, you know, I've tried so many things, and for my body, I always revert back to this as my foundational stuff. This is what keeps me strong. Let's do one more. And you can see clearly why. I mean, this stuff is not easy. It's like torture. Oh my God. Okay, hold. Now back to those little ups and downs. And again, guys, feel free. If you're feeling it like that in the hip here, just take your hand here and let your arm sort of help it out, up and down. Okay. Otherwise, if you're feeling pretty good, you can just kind of let go and just do your thing. Got 10 seconds. Up and down. Up and down. Feel so strong. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Woo! That is so good, you guys. Nice work, nice work. Let's do a quick little stretch here. Okay, I love that we have the Theraband. We'll sort of do a little church wrap here, over the tops of the feet, under the bottom, then kind of reach those legs long, and you kind of, sit with as flat of a back as you can, and kind of hinge forwards from the hips. Sits bones are wide, and just kind of hang out and breathe. Good. And then from here, you're going to take the band with your left hand, and then you're going to rotate right. Nice tall spine here, opening up the back, opening up the chest, maybe looking back. Good. And then switching sides. Right hand has both of the bands and rotating left. Feels good, doesn't it? Almost helps you rotate deeper. Just breathe here. Good. And then slowly going back to your center. Just kind of reaching forwards and just kind of hanging out, shoulders relaxed. Okay. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share if you like this. Super great little series with the Theraband. Be sure to check out my website, becomepilatesstrong.com. We'll be adding more content to that. Talk about food, talk about things that I do to stay in shape, little tips and tricks, and similar to how I teach the channel is how I would also talk about the food on my website, and maybe hopefully I'll post some stuff on YouTube too. Anyways, oh my God, I'm talking so much. Okay, awesome job, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.